Hello again. Once more, welcome back to the Cellar of Dreams. Welcome back to Leopard Street. Today, I'm having a look at a new arrival. I bought one of these. Let's have a look. This is Leopard Street. Okay, so apart from a need for a larger, tidier desk, what have I got here? Well, this is a first for me. This is my first Accurascale locomotive with a really glossy, reflective box. 3D printer going in the background. This is, have a little look here, the Holden J69 class, and this is the J69 one, 060T LNER number 359, Accurascale LNER line black, Era 3 DCC sound fitted. Now, Sam Strains has done a review of one of these with the DC version. So I'll put a link to his review because he covers all the mechanism and all that sort of stuff. I'm quite keen on this because I've never had an Accurascale model before. So I'm trying to find somewhere to put I'm trying to find space to put bits of the box. So what do we got in here? We have a very nice little book. Telling you all about them. I quite like that. I'll just hold that and pause briefly. You want to zoom in, have a little look. Yeah, that's quite good. Now this came out last year, and when it came out, I wasn't really in a position to get one. I was doing other things, didn't have the cash at the time, so there we go. Here are the different, all the different versions of it. So yes, this is the one I've got here. Built at Stratford, Loco rebuilt. Early version of it. Yeah, this is the early version of the thing. There was a later version, LNER colours. Yeah, so I wasn't in a position to get this, and I thought to myself, well, yeah, I've not got it. If I can get one later, I'll get one later, but I couldn't. So yeah. And last week, Rails of Sheffield sent me an email. Well, they probably sent a lot of people an email, and they sent it specifically to me, saying we've still got some of these in stock. Are you interested? And I thought, actually, I am. Now, I want this as a shunting loco for the station, but we'll see. So I've got the sound fitted one. So yeah, indoor use only, second radius curves. It shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, some bits and pieces that yada yada yada. Wheel cleaning, safe operation. Not suitable for children under 14 years of age. There's something about leopards or adults, though. Oh my god, so quite a nice drawing. The decoder is in the smoke box. Quite like that. Nice idea. Lubrication details there. Fit a crew. I don't think it comes with a crew, but by the look of it, if you want to fit them, very nicely tells you where to put them. That'd be useful. Get rid of that. Sound functions. Now this is something I am going to be playing with because it goes on the back as well. So what have we got? Main sound, brake, whistle, short whistle, acknowledgement of whistle, running light loco, which I'm going to guess changes the changes what it sounds like. Westinghouse, coal shoveling injectors, drain cocks, buffer clash coupling, uncoupling, heavy mode, which is probably when it's working hard. Steam ejector, door slams and guards whistles, that could be useful. Safety valves, blower, flange, squeal, we'll like a bit of that. Fading out the sound, slot reserved, Easter egg. Ooh, sounds interesting. Auxiliary firebox flicker. Quite sure how that works, but we shall see. Foam. This is quite a nice box if I can get into here. Nice bit of foam. What's this? This is a bit Sam takes the mickey out of. Yes, this is basically saying don't use an old style decoder transformer with it. Okay, well that's fine. I'm not going to be using that. So I'm going to put that sound information actually and the rest of the box. I'm just going to put that over the other side of the layout so I can get at it in a minute from the controller. So yeah, this thing came through and I thought, well, I've been after one of these, so I've got the ability. I'm going to get it. So let's have a little look. Out of here, as such. Again, more box. It's a very well packaged. It's a very large box. I like large boxes. It's the usual. Yeah. A slide out of some description if I can. Can I get? Yes, there we are. So that comes out again over the other side. Lots of boxes. Let's have a little look. See what. Ooh, lovely noise. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Stuck. Never mind. Won't break her out. Some bits on the bottom to have a look at as well. Some which seem to have come out of the bag. So whether that's something that's come loose, I don't know. I'll have to have a little look. Oh, she's got a lovely finish to her. It's quite heavy. I don't think I've got my scales to hand. Questions to which the answer is, oh, I know, yeah, I have. What's she weigh? Yeah, again, that piece where I can find it because I suspect that needs to go somewhere. What do we got? Weight 176. That's not bad. Yeah. Don't really have anything to compare it to hand, but yeah, should be reasonable. So the first thing I'm going to do, yes, let's have a little look here. Got a lovely brown, orangey brown cabin too. I thought the light. How can the light be on? But it's there. Running plate feels die cast. The bits are quite cold as well. Hard to tell, but there we go. Oh, very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'll put her on the track for a minute. I put her on the inside loop. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got. This is the tool for taking the decoder out, which is quite nice to have. What we got in here? We've got lots of bits, lots of little nameplates, which probably won't be that useful for me. And some couplers and similar bits and pieces in there. What I'm actually going to do is open this bag up, and I'm going to put this bit in it because I don't know what that bit's from. It's got a little white dot on it, which to me looks like glue. So I'm going to suspect that's come adrift at some point on the Loco's journey to me. So I'm just going to see if I can see any obvious place for that. Yeah. Nothing that jumps out. So, yeah, right. Well, I'm going to put her onto there. So, scan up a little like so. Zoom right in. There we are. That's her on the track. Right. I'm going to go power the layout up. I'm going to drive her around. I'm going to put her around on the station. It's not the programming track, but if I put her around there, I can see her. So I'll catch you in a sec around there. Okay, here we are on the track. Track power is on. So far, there is no magic smoke escaping, so we shall see what we can do. Let's have a little play with the sounds first. So here we are. F1 is main sound. Let's turn that on. It's quite loud, but we shall see. Move a little bit, see what it sounds like. The reverse. Stop. Oh, yeah, okay, there. A bit loud, but there we go. Okay, brake. So yeah, braking sound, that's F2. F3, whistle. Okay, that's loud. That's loud. Short whistle. That's also loud. Acknowledging whistle. Yeah, that's loud. Okay, that's yeah. Okay, I get the impression this is going to be a loud loco. Light loco mode, which I'm going to guess changes how she sounds when she's moving. So let's have a little look. Yeah, maybe a little bit different. Don't know. Westinghouse pump. That's what that sounds like. F7. Turn that off. F8. Coaling shoveling. And we also have a flickery firebox, which is nice. So yeah, that's quite a nice effect. I like that. The G5's got flickery firebox. I think my J26 has as well. It's not something you notice a huge amount, but if you run one of these things in the dark because it's nighttime, you will notice. So turn that off. F9 injectors. Seem to do a lot. They do something when I'm. Oh no, there's a sound there. Yeah, I can hear that. 10 cylinder drain cocks. They'll come in a minute. Oop. Yeah. And the coal shoveling is going to come on at random intervals, which is quite nice. 11 buffer clash and coupling. Yeah, that's all right. F12 uncoupling cycle. Now, this I'm looking forward to. So a little bit of sound, a little bit of movement. A bit more sound. Turn that off. What happens if we're in the other direction on that one? Yeah, that looks like that is going to be a useful thing when I get the KD couplings added. Spoiler alert, that's not happening anytime soon. Heavy mode, which is probably going to be, again, sound a bit different when moving. So yeah, I'll have to have a play with some of those as we're going. Steam ejector. It might do something when we move, I don't know. 15 door slams. These are good ones. It's a good idea, that. Yeah, not 100% sure on that, but useful when it's dealing with passengers, I suppose. Guard's whistle. Yeah, safety valves. Okay, that one goes on a little bit. And again, very loud. Blower. A bit blower. Flange squeal, which I'm going to guess she's got to be moving to here. Yeah, there's a little bit of noise there. And what have we got on the back? We have the ability to fade out the sounds with F20. So yeah, fades out, fades back in. That's quite nice. And there's one labelled Easter egg. Now, yeah, I'm going to play it. Why not? I want to find out what this sounds like. Okay, people. Okay, so we've got a carnival sound effect. Right, now these are all quite loud. I like that carnival sound effect. What we've got is this, which is the instructions bit. So it tells you what the sounds are in. It tells me what CVs to adjust to change the sounds. And it tells me what they're set to. So, yeah, I can obviously go in and change some of those. Right. Now, she now needs to be run in. Now, to run her in, is half an hour in each direction, so that's fine. I'm going to drop her down to the low level. I'm going to let her run in. Before we do, we've seen a little bit of a sort of like crawly sound effect. So how well does she crawl? Here we are, very low speed. That's about as slower speed setting as I've got. That's on stop. I mean, this is DCC. Oh, this is one interesting. She's apparently got to stay alive. Which, yeah, I'm going to say she's got to stay alive. Now, this does actually bring in a slight problem on this layout. Because if I do this, that's the emergency stop cutting the track power. So she carries on for a few seconds after that. And we'll bring the power back in, she comes back on. Yeah, that's going to be something I'm going to have to be aware of. If I hit the emergency stop, she isn't. Right. Well, I'm going to set her up. I'm going to run her off, and then we're going to be back in a bit after she's run in, and we'll see what she looks like with some trains. So catch you in a minute. Okay, not running yet. See what you make of this as we try and head off backwards at half speed. Now, you hear that? Sound is glitching. Yeah, now that is actually glitching quite a lot. So I'm going to put her into forwards and bring her back up. And now she's cut out completely. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of fun and games with this one, I can tell. Back in a mo. Okay, here she is. At 50% speed. Yeah. Anyway. So far, she has run successfully. From there, all the way around here, juddering, sound cutting out. Round here, juddering, sound cutting out, and then stopped. Came around here with a little bit of encouragement. She started moving again, sound cutting out, juddering. And came around here, and then stopped. That sound right to you? Yeah, she needs running in, but this is track other locos don't struggle with at all. And incidentally, for whoever it was who asked for some views of trains running under here, here we go. So, yeah, this isn't looking too good. So, yeah, here we go. Now I'm going to see if she gets any better running in, because it's possible this could just be contacts or something. So, we'll see. While she's running, this is shortly after, but the sound has cut out completely. So, your guess is as good as mine what's going on here. I'm suspecting faulty decoder, but I'm going to try restarting the sound and we shall see. I'll just put back to that. And my mic battery's gone flat, so I've gone back to the normal. So, sound off. Get sound to go back on. No sounds. Does she respond to speed changes? The sound has now cut out completely. Although she's running a lot smoother. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, right. She's returning to the station. Seems to be behaving at this point. She's been derailing on point work that nothing else I've got has any trouble with. Sound is cutting out. She's been juddering, I mean, in a way that nothing with a Stay Alive should have any problems with whatsoever. I can see I'm going to be making a phone call to Rails on Monday about returning for a replacement, because lovely as she is, if she don't work, yeah. Stop. Yeah, lovely loco for 260 quid, however. Something's not right. Don't know what. I'm not about to start taking her apart to find out. So let's try it forwards again and we'll see what happens again. 50%. Off we go. Now I thought it might be track. Well, firstly, a Stay Alive should be, I don't really have too much problem with that. Secondly, a lot of this track is remarkably new. And there we go, you can hear it. The sound glitching. So I'm going to rumble around here, which we'll watch. And there we go, stopped. Persuade. Yeah, 260 quid's worth of loco, whatever it was. Yeah. So, yeah, Accurascale, my first experience with Accurascale. And not a good one. Now, I've seen other people who've had nothing but praise for these things, haven't had any trouble with them, had them run really, really well. There is something not right with this one. Yeah, that sound's come back on. The sound works fine when she's not moving. When she does move, it's glitchy and she's cutting out. So, what do I think of this one? Well, I say I'm going to be contacting Rails Monday to see what they've got to say about this. See if they can suggest anything. My suspicion is it's something to do with the decoder, but I'm not sure. But I suspect this will be going back. Yeah, disappointed. Very, very disappointed. She looks beautiful. Apart from that, sounds incredibly loud, which you can change the CV values. Not really bothered by that. Yeah. The low speed crawl is fantastic, but if she can't run more than a few feet without cutting out and stalling and the sound glitching out, yeah, sorry, reject. Yeah, so that's the Accurascale J69. I was really, really hyped for this model, and now I'm not. Yeah, not very good at all. Accurascale, I very much doubt you're watching this, but this one got past your QA. I say, I don't know what the fault is. I don't know whether this is decoder. It shouldn't be pickups, because that's what Stay Alive's for. And the Stay Alive works. I mean, she carries on making sound quite nicely. Put it back on. So the Stay Alives are working. Now that tells me, or it suggests to me, the problem is something to do with the decoder. Sound's cutting out, traction's cutting out. Yeah. Anyway, so this has been Leopard Street, with a touch of disappointment. Yeah, I'll let you know how it gets on in a future video. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Likes, comments, shares, etc. more than welcome. If you've got one of these, DC or DCC, how does yours work? You going well? Problematic? Run well out the box? Yeah. Okay, right. Yeah. So with that, I shall leave you. Thank you very much, and goodbye.